McVay. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. An honor to be down under. The Niners and the Rams begin the season here in Australia. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. And the offense has a long field on drive one. Brock Purdy leading this 49ers offense out from the last pick in the draft to his 5th season in the NFL.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Purdy now on second down. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
A gain of 16
First catch
yards
for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. From 31, here is 2nd and 6. They send Evans in motion. They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the first down in the process.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
the middle. Here's McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
McCaffrey on the carry. Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Now he'll run it, and he'll take this one in.
San Francisco.
Purdy, touchdown, 49ers.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Makes the score Niners 7, Rams nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Rams take the field, and Matthew Stafford leads them yet again. Took them to the Super Bowl now 5 seasons ago. He's 38, 18th year in the league. So many of them with the Lions. So much success with the Rams. Greg, he's now an MVP as he leads the Rams offense.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Myles Garrett. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And the 49ers
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy now. He'll throw on 1st down. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd down and 8. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down. Purdy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. On fourth down, on is Eddie Pinheiro for the 49ers field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Nothing like a short one for your first attempt of the year, right, Mike? I mean, talk about an easy one to break you in. Knocks it through, jogs off the field. That's a dream start.
On the return, Malik Washington. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams offense about ready to get going on their second possession. As the offense heads back out, want to look at it is a fantastic first weekend of football. Some terrific matchups. Chicago and Carolina, surprise playoff teams last year, get this year going. Buffalo, Houston's a good one. Packers and Vikings in the NFC North. Greg, can't wait for Sunday night. We'll be at MetLife for the Cowboys and the Giants, their great rivalry. All wraps up Monday night. Broncos are at Arrowhead, and everyone wants to know and look forward to who's going to take that first QB snap for the Chiefs to begin this season. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. They are going for it. Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's going to have the Rams first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
For a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air again. Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
First down.
And this is what Puka does. And you know, Mike, during his rookie season, I feel like he's surprised a lot of defenses, but by now, they kind of know what to expect, and they still can't stop it. He might be one of the best all-round receivers in the entire league.
A first down throw for Stafford. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing again is Stafford. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Stafford to throw again. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Fourth down, Stafford. That's taken in, and he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's first and goal.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Stafford on third and goal. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
You're going to play quarterback in this league, bad things are going to happen. And if it's going to paralyze you and it's going to make you doubt yourself the remainder of the game, you're just not going to last real long playing at this level. So he's able to shrug off that opening drive. Interceptions, come right back out, leads his guys down for a touchdown.
Mevis good on the extra point. And the Rams are on the board. It's 10-7. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, Purdy. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third down.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. That time they got the standout tackle, Trent Williams.
Still third down.
So from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll look deep, left sideline. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Deep to return is Malik Washington. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard
Nakua
line.
and this Rams offense come back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of this. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd
He's usually
down
such a
and
reliable
10
target
yards
in
to
the
go.
passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throw it. On 3rd down, Stafford. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. 49ers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll step up and run this. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 for Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk.
4 yards on the
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Myles Garrett. He gets in for sack number 127 in his brilliant career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms. We head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Washington now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down. On the carry, it's Williams. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
On the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49ers 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Niners are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago, and looking good to start this season as well. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
39-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up
Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
17, Rams 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
That's called in on the left by Nakua. They'll look to pick up the pace.
3 yards. And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Going right back to Nakua. Complete. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Kirk is the motion man. On 1st and 10. And the rush too strong. There in a flash for the sack. Cam Curl, the safety, burst through. And he comes up with the sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
First down.
Mike, I'm not sure that there is a player in the NFL who is more important to their offensive success than Christian McCaffrey. I mean, you talk about do it all. I mean, from a pure running standpoint, he's as good as it gets. Over 100 catches, the sheer volume of snaps, the sheer volume of touches. I mean, it is just hard to replicate and really describe what a career Christian McCaffrey has had.
And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd down. Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On the return, here's Washington. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Stafford now on 2nd down. And after all those interceptions, he finally said enough is enough and just throws that one away.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. McCaffrey gonna return it. And he's gonna be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. We'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. Who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
At the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Now the pitch comes to McCaffrey. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Watson on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Looking for the home run ball deep downfield. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. That one targeted for Devontae Adams.
Brings up 2nd.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
2nd and 10. Stafford working from the pistol. This one grabbed by Nakua. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of
Big
6.
play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. That is caught by Washington. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
To the air again, Stafford. Pass is caught left side. That's Parkinson. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Stafford to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Again, it's Stafford. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Nick Bosa taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Third and long. Here's Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case. And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you've got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. But he can't come through, and this one stays a 3-point game.
The 49ers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Come to the line for 2nd and 4. Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. Past midfield to the 45. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Rams 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Their own 37-yard
Puka
line.
Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Stafford now on first down. Got him in, downfield. It's Devontae. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, Stafford unloads downfield looking for Nacua. And he will score. Game on. Puka Nacua. Touchdown Rams. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a two-point conversion now.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. This fielded at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. A couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Here's Saul, the man in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Third and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. On contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. Waitman now on to punt. Kick is away. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. Well, victory well in hand. Still a little bit of time left here, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to end this one. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win here for the 49ers. They get the season off on the right foot. The winners in the NFL kickoff game, the Thursday night opener of this regular season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.